Okay, it's on now.
Yeah.
No swearing.
I fix this while I'm here. Oh. There we go.
Hi! Well, that was a bit of excitement. Couldn't get into the house. First time in 3 years it's been locked up because everybody's gone to work. So we managed to get in. At least I had a spare key.
Well, my keys. I took my key thinking they're all going to be out. Just won't work. Stupid thing.
I know. You're going to have to get new keys, Kat. So we're a little rattled, but we'll get there.
I'll leave it there, sir. Just bring it with you, love.
Oh,
you'll have to lock it up when you come out.
Okay, you've got it on your thing now.
It's on mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got your key on mine.
Okay. It's really weird being in here. There's a strange silence to the place. Normally there's a noise somewhere, or the smell of bacon cooking or something. It's really strange. So we're pretty much coming towards the end of our block pieces. I'm just going to show you the picot ones on this one, only because it was something a little bit different to all the others. I think that's all I need, and we will go from there. Still got no comments on whether anybody's there or not.
Say hello, peeps, if you're there.
There are 9 people there. So, but I'm just going to keep going because it says it's going live, and people can catch up at the end. They've probably gone out for lunch now. They think that we're not coming. Ah, there you all are. Hi, how is everybody? So, what did I need to tell you? The Liberty bundles have gone on the internet. Sarah's put them on there, and she's going to put love notes on this afternoon when she gets a minute. I know some of you have all been waiting for that. The charm packs and the layer cakes are on there already. Is it charm packs and layers or
charm packs and jellies?
Charm packs and jellies.
And I'll put the voltage on as well.
And we're going to put voltage on this afternoon. The crochet along that Serdar are doing for the picnic blanket. Have you seen the colours on that? It's like, bah! You're going to be able to see where you are on the beach or where you're picnicking from miles away. You know, a bit like having a flag or something. So yeah, we're just back from the retreat. What month is it? It's
April still, love.
The April retreat. Do you know, it's a week tomorrow is my birthday, and I keep forgetting because normally
we have a month countdown.
Yeah, it would have been a whole month. There's a week tomorrow, and it's not that I don't believe, because I am a big birthday person. I believe every birthday is special, and you know, everybody should celebrate big time, and there is always plans, especially as it's a Friday birthday. You'd have a whole weekend of planning. I'm just not feeling it. I don't know whether it was COVID, you know, spending 2 birthdays where you don't have a lot of you together. I don't know, but yeah, weird. Yeah, we managed to get in. I mean, Sarah even climbed through the back to get to out the back to see if they'd left any doors open at the back, and they hadn't. Like I say, first time in 3 years it's been completely shut up except at night. So we are doing the picot one, and we need a 4. Oh, didn't realise there were 2 different blues. There we go. They're both a 4. Now, I've got a bit of a runny nose. I hope it's not a cold coming. I've only just got over the last one, so excuse me. So, how is everybody? Oh, Union Jack fabric pinwheel cushion covers. Oh, you need to put up a nice picture of that one when you've done those, please. So in Reno Patchwork Quilt. Hiya Claire, how are you doing? We are, I think Sarah announced yesterday that we've opened up a quilt retreat for next April, and it's going to be the 23rd to the 25th. It's the Sunday, Monday, Tuesday again, because wedding season. We're taking deposits now for it because we're already half is gone. So if you've got your name on there and you've not paid your deposit, please ring and pay for the deposit. And if you want to go on there, please give us a ring and put your name down, and or message us in some way. Okay, so we're going for the picots on block 7. Now the lady that I normally follow, do you know, I just put my hand on that iron then, and it probably wasn't a very good idea. It is off, but you know, you should always check before you do that. And breathe. And breathe. Oh, I tell you, we went out for tea last night to the Mumbles. My son is deputy manager down in a new place that's opening tonight. I think it's their first proper night tonight. But they've done like soft openings where they've invited friends and families and bosses and things like that to come for people to practice waitressing, and you know what it's like to have people there. It's all very well, you know, to see whether it all works, where you know where the fire things are and everything. So Dave and I took my mum down for it, and it was lovely to I didn't see much of Danny because he was working, but the food's good. It's called the Oyster House. It's on at the beginning of the Mumbles Mile. I think it's the Mumbles Mile. It's just where the shops are, next door to a bistro. Yeah, a bistro, something bistro. And it was good. I mean, it's really nice place and everything. And he's doing really well, and it makes me very proud. Very, very proud. Right, okay. Let's get on to the crochet, Sarah Jane. I don't know what I've done here. Oh, there we are. Right, onto there. Jill Fisher's already finished hers, and Anne has finished all her crochet except for putting it together. Right, this is the bit that I'm showing you. I've got my finger there because I forgot to put a picot in it, so I'm going to have to pull it all out. I don't know whether I like them, but they don't look as tidy as hers on there. I don't know whether she's a tighter crocheter than me, and whether it'll look better once all the things... Look, see, I missed it. So, you know how to do this yellow bit in the middle. I think you probably know how to do this white bit, but I'm halfway through on the next one, so I'll show you that. And I'll show you these. After that, it's pretty much what you've already been doing. And I've had a look at the big lily, which is block 8. And apart from the fact that it's big and you have to make 5, it's pretty straightforward. It's exactly what you've been doing. So I'm going to leave you to do that one. And then when we come back in 2 weeks' time, we should have all our bits together, and we're going to start... I'll start showing you how to build it and how to put it together once Sarah's shown me how to do it. Alright, I told you I'm not an expert by any means. We're just doing this together. Right, okay. So you're going into, you've put 16 double crochets into your circle. Now I'm not sure whether I like the hole in it, but it's a very dimensional one. There's a lot of being able to put your fingers in. It's quite a good good one for somebody in a nursing home, I would imagine, you know, a dementia patient or somebody who wants to fiddle with their hands, because there's a lot of different textures in this one. It's not just plain, you know, plain crochet. Okay, so you've put in a chain to start it here, and you've chained 2, which gives you 3 chain, which is your first treble. And then we're going to put in it's treble 4 together over 2 stitches. Okay, so between each of these you've put 4 chain. So I've done my 4 chain, and you're going to yarn over, okay, yarn over and into your stitch. Now I'm still going along and burying my ends as I go. You're going to yarn through, but you're not going to finish it. Alright, so when you treble together, you don't finish the stitch. So yarn over, hook through, pull up the yarn, and then you're going to go through 2. Now you've got 3 loops on your, am I doing, yeah, in oyster mouth. I've got the right camera on, haven't I? So it's, you don't finish the stitch, but as you can see there's 2 stitches to do there, so you're going to pull through the next 2 to leave 2 loops on your hook. Alright, yarn over, and you're going to put it into the next stitch. Alright, pull your yarn through 2, leaving 3 hooks on your loops on your hook. Yarn over, hook through. We'll leave that out now, hang on, because I've missed it. I'll leave that out now. So yarn over, hook through, pick up your yarn and pull through 2 to start the stitch, and you can see you have 4 loops left on your hook. Okay, and so you're going to pull through all 4 and then 4 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going into the next one. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need, yeah, I've got enough stitches to do another 2. So yarn over into your next stitch, pull your yarn through, pull through 2, yarn over into the same stitch, pull your yarn through, pull through 2, which leaves 3 loops. You only want 2, so you pull through again. Alright, and then yarn over into the next stitch, pull it through, pull through 2, yarn over into the same stitch, pull your yarn through the hole, pull through 2, so you've ended up with 4 on your hook. So you button that off. 1, 2, 3, 4, yarn over into the stitch, pull through 2, yarn over into the same stitch, pull through 2, you've got 3 on the hook, so pull through again to leave 2, yarn over into the next stitch, which is your last stitch, pull through 2, yarn over into the same stitch, pull through 2, you'll have 4 on the hook, so you've finished that off and you've got your 4 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're going to put it into the top of your 3 chain over here. Okay, so like that, and you're just going to slip stitch that. Okay, so pull through, and we're going to chop it off. like that. So we now have our we now have 8 petals. We should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 8 chain spaces. That one doesn't look very big. It's okay. So you're now going to get your fern, which is pistachio, or we're on block 7, row 3. Meadow. It's one of your greens anyway. Alright. Yeah. So, according to this, you're going to go into any chain space, which will be these. Okay. And you're going to anchor it with a chain. That's the one. That's the one, Claire. Yes. It's worth it. It's lovely. It's worth a visit. Toilets are nice as well. So we've chained 1 to pick it up, and because we don't count that one, we're going to go in and do a double crochet. So that's your first stitch. And you're going to do 2 stitches. Okay, so you're going to do another one like that. So you have 2 DCs into the same chain space. Now I move them along, and you're going to then do 3 chain. 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to slip stitch into that bottom chain. Okay, like that, and just slip stitch it. It's just to give it a bobble. Then you want another 2 double crochet in there like that, and then you're going to, ragging this a bit, then you're going to 1, 2, 3 chain again and slip stitch that again. Now I think that's my double. You want to slip stitch into the bottom chain, which is that one there, like that. Okay. Sarah's got one of those sprays, you know, the smelly sprays. It's quite a nice smell, which is nice for me because it means that I can smell it. Makes me happy. And then another 2 double crochet in there. Now yours will be neater because you'll be sorting it yourself. So you've got 2 doubles and then a 3 chain picot, 2 doubles, then a 3 chain picot, and then 2 doubles. So you go into the next chain space and you put 2 doubles and you chain 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to slip stitch into there like that. 2 more doubles, 1, 2. So how do you hold your hooks? You know, because Sarah holds hers like that. I grab hold of mine like I'm throttling it. Linda holds hers like she's knitting, so her thread goes over here somehow. I'm a real clumsy knitter, so we've done another 2 doubles, so 1, 2, 3 chain. Now I think I'm doing my chain too tight, so you might want to make sure that you keep a loose chain. So we'll put another 2 double crochets in there. So you're going to work your way around. So I'm going to keep going, alright. 1, 2. So my son, if you do go down there, my son is, he's got long hair, which he wears in a man bun mostly when he's working, as you would, because it's quite long. He's got a big beard. He's got a beautiful smile. I know he's mine, but he makes me very proud. Both my kids make me very proud. Which, you know, when they were toddlers, you do hope they're going to turn out to be really good human beings, and they really have. I was very proud. So I've done my 3. I'm going to pop that in there, like that. And then another 2 double crochets in there. So you're going to keep doing that all the way round. And basically, the other one, if I stop there, if I just anchor that there, like that, and do that. The next round is done in cranberry. I've got plum, and the other colourway was raspberry. Okay, it's your darker pink. So you would continue to do that all the way round. Now, I'm not a fast crocheter, so it could take us forever. So does that oh, it is beautiful, Claire. Have you got any questions so far, or anything? A pen hook, like me. Oh no, you're like Sarah. You hold it like that rather than grab it by its short and curlies. So I'm just having a look back on your. Oh, hi, Alan. Just got back to that bit. I'm, you know, it's all, yeah, we managed to get in. Sarah's left marks all over her waistcoat where she's gone down the side of the wall. Right, so you would just carry on doing that all the way round, okay? And then you're going to take this one and you're going to join your yarn into the top of into the one in the middle of your picots. Okay, it says the first one in the middle. I just went for one in the middle because you're really not going to notice, I don't think. Now it says for your picots on this one to be a 3 chain as well, but you've got to get 9 double trebles into it to fan it afterwards. So you might find that you need 4 chain. I know it was Anne, who said that they felt they needed more space in the next lot of picots. So on this one I've done 4. Was it you, Anne? You're going to be putting 9 double trebles into that tiny little hole there. Okay, so you might find that you need to increase. I mean, I've done 4 there. This is a 3. This one here, and it really doesn't give you very much space to be getting your hook in, let alone putting all those trebles in there, double trebles. So like I say, I've made it bigger. You managed with a 3 chain. It might have been Carol. Did Carol say she'd done it? Or was it Jill? It might have been Jill. It's somebody that I've actually seen face to face. So so anyway, so you chain to get in there. Alright. I only did this morning. I went to a funeral this morning and we were out last night and the quilt treat things before, so I haven't had a chance to do this. Otherwise you'd have had a whole range and you'd have seen what it was like to finish. So you're going to do join into this space here between your picots, one chain, and then you do a, because that doesn't count as a stitch, you're going to put a double in there like that, and then you're going to do your 3 chain. Like I say, I've done 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to put my chain in there. So by all means, you know, take what I say with a pinch of salt. You can start with the 3 and then try and get your thingy in there. I think I've missed one. Hang on. My counting is oft. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. There's my double there. So I'm sticking it in there. That's right, I think. And that's a slip stitch like that. And then you're going to put 7 chain in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you're going to go along to your next twin picots, and you're going to put a double in there to anchor it. Okay, like that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sure if you do a loose enough chain, the 3 would manage. I need to learn not to do my chains quite so tight. I like yank on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're going to go back into there and put in another. And you just do that all the way round. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and in the bottom of the chain. Like that. Oh, no, not like that. Like that. That's a Tommy Cooper thing. Okay, so you're going to just keep going round like that. Then your next bit is putting in your petals. Okay, so you're going to join in the centre of any one of these. Okay, and you're going to put in a 1 chain, 3 chain, so you're going to put 4 chain in. What am I doing? Fuchsia. I think that is a fuchsia, isn't it? That's raspberry, that's rose. There's fuchsia, which is the bright pink. So you're going to join with a chain like this. Now they do say in the pattern that doing your ends at this point is very difficult. Oh, don't start there because I've got no picot on the next one, so I can't go across. Okay, so 1 chain to anchor you, and then 3 chains to make your first double treble. Okay. Oh, sorry. To get seasick then. And then you're going to put 4 double trebles into this one. So that's yarn over twice before you put it in. And then it's yarn through 2, yarn through 2, yarn through 2. Wrap twice, yarn through 2, 2, 2. These are big ones, aren't they? You want 4. So 2, 2, 2. one more, and I think what happens is when you get back to this end you will put the other double trebles to make it a 9. Okay, so we've put 4 in there, and then you're going to double crochet into the next chain space, okay, like that, to anchor the end of your petal. Chain 3, oh no, and then it's alright, I was reading the line above, and then you're going to put your 9 in there. So 1, don't forget to wrap twice or you'll have little petals. 2, 3, 4, so I've got 5, going it all into the same picot in the middle of your 3 or 4 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So what you want? A bit of a drive for an evening. Well, from here, oh look, from here it took an hour and a quarter, so that's not too bad. It's not too bad going down. It's a long way coming back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And Swansea were playing Cardiff in Swansea yesterday, so we did think we would end up caught in that type of traffic, but we weren't. It was okay. So we've put 9 in there. You're going to double crochet into there, into the chain space to anchor it, and so you end up with your picot petal. Your next round is then putting your double crochets into the top, just like before, and then you start working on the back with your fern again, as you have done before. So we start to repeat then. You start to repeat then what you've done in the last couple of ones, where you start building it into a square from the back. So that's about it, really. You actually use fern and olive there. I'm liking this a lot more than I thought it was going to when I was doing the first square thingy. I love these lilies. I think I would consider doing a whole blanket with just some of the lilies in it, because I really like them. They're a nice, once you get into the rhythm, I think. I've enjoyed doing them where I do like 2 rounds on one of them and then I do the same 2 rounds on the next one, and that. I've quite enjoyed doing that. But I like a repetitive thing. That's, you know, it's just one of me. So we will start to make it up then. I don't know whether you're following here, because once you've completed this, you can put it together with the first ones that you did. Yes, the first ones that you did. And then when we finished, you're going to do block 8, which is your large lily flower. It really will. You'll be able to place them out and everything. I'm way behind. I've done one of the last rectangle, so we'll I might be spending my bank holiday doing crochet. Okay, so we'll be back in 2 weeks. Yeah, we'll be back in 2 weeks to start putting it together, and I'll show you how to do the in-betweeny stitch to put it all together. Okay, I'm going over it now. I'm going to breathe, and I'm going to go back over the shop. That's the excitement all done for today. Where are we? We're Thursday, so we're back Tuesday. There'll be a what's in the box if anything comes in that's worth you seeing. Did you see the one yesterday with the Liberty fabrics? I'm quite liking this one. I'm not a big Liberty girl, but there's a couple in this one which will be amazing. I'm up at Newport Quilters on Saturday, so the shop is shut on Saturday because Sarah's in Amsterdam, and I will be with a pop-up shop somewhere. So if you need anything and you're local, come tomorrow, all right, or this afternoon. I will see you next week. Have a really amazing bank holiday weekend. Hopefully the sun will come back out because my feet are cold, and we'll see you next week. Bye, honey. Bye. Where are we? No, press that one.